Hey, it's Mark Lenny with your video thought for the day. All right, as we pull into the weekend, this week, I've been looking at various quotes that have struck me as something of interest. And I've looked at them with an eye towards whether or not they're biblical. And today, I've got an interesting quote from a German fella from the 1800s, I think, maybe it was late 1700s even. It was Johann Wolfgang, I think was his middle name, Goethe. And he was like really smart. He was good in 50,000 different things. He wrote one of my favorite versions of the play Faust, which is about the Dr. Faustus who sold his soul to Mephistopheles and all of this kind of stuff. It's a great version of that. But anyway, Goethe had something very fascinating to say. He said, piety, which is being devout in your lifestyle, pious. Piety is not a goal. Piety is not a goal. Now, a lot of people would say, well, wait a minute, piety is a goal. You should try to be pious. You should try to be devout. You should try to be religious. Well, Goethe said piety is not a goal, but it's a means to attain through the purest peace of mind, the highest culture. Now, think about that for just a moment. Piety is not a goal. It's the means to attain through the highest peace of mind, the highest culture, or the purest peace of mind. Now, piety, in a sense, to me, is a goal. Paul teaches that we should be true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and of good reputation, that our minds should think about these things. That's part of being pious. God says over and over to Israel and to Christians to be holy because he's holy. There is a biblical instruction to be pious, but the goal is not piety just within itself. We're not to be devout because there's something special in being devout. Even biblically, devout leads to an end. We behave, we act, we think, we do holy things because of the end result. So I think Goethe's got some of that right biblically, but I don't agree with his idea that the ultimate goal is the highest culture. I think the ultimate goal includes the peace of mind that he talks about, peace in a full shalom sense of the Hebrew word, a deep contentment, a deep peace. I think that is one of the results we should angle for in piety. It's to be understood. But I think even more so, it's to be godly in our character. We were made to be in the image of God. That means made to reflect him to the world, but also reflect him to each other and to ourselves. And so when we are pious, when we're holy, when we're living in a godly way, yes, it'll produce the greatest peace of mind. I think to some degree, Goethe may be right, it'll produce the highest culture. But most importantly, we'll be doing what we were made to do. And that's what gives that peace of mind. There's no greater peace, no greater joy than doing what we were made to do in concert with a loving God. So think about it. That's your video thought for today.